What's going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and we are back in Higan. And I wanted to go over this character because there's the only two banners currently in global, and I never went over this character in the soft launch either. I think I just pulled on I just did this, I think, and that was all. And then that was all she wrote, I think. That was all I did. So let us go into GYLDAN and see if she's a little bit better than Eluya as far as going for it. Now, I will obviously mention here, I'm not going to be a doo-doo head, that I mentioned this at the end of my other video, is that, okay, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. That the full information is that on this banner, there are more SSRs that are available to you, like Caesar, like Liv, Motetsu, I think Rita, like there's a lot more. And on her banner, on this one, oh, no, okay, I'm sorry. It's the guaranteed banner. I was like, I could have sworn. So yes, on the guaranteed banner, there's a difference between what characters can pop up here, and GYLDAN is actually on this banner. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I was losing my mind. I was like, wait, I lied to the people. So the guaranteed SSR banner, you can end up with GYLDAN, so it's a little bit more incentive to summon on this banner, because if you get Eluya, you could potentially get GYLDAN from here, right? Or GYLDAN? I don't even know how you say the name, but just as a heads up, as far as being as proper as possible. Also, I know people are re-rolling and stuff like that, but if you do end up with GYLDAN or GYLDAN, what are you doing? Now, unfortunately, unlike the other video, we don't have a trial for this character, so I can't get busy with it, so we'll just do the best that we can. And I want to go with the basic attack is first. Basic attack is not on these? That's kind of weird. Anyway, physical damage dealer. I guess I'll just say that. So next up, we need to see the passive, which is the Obsidian Scar. Upon being hit, GYLDAN has a 19% chance to apply one stack of Dark Mark to the attacker. Dark Mark generates one random debuff. This effect lasts for 5 seconds, max 7 debuff. So I actually did not know this, but they actually synergize with each other, which is kind of nuts that they're on two separate banners. So I guess the dream, right? The dream would be to get this character and to get Eluya at the same time. They'll both work off each other's. Well, I actually don't know how she works, so maybe they do or don't, but at least Eluya is gonna have a good time. Then we have the Shield Bash. Oh no, it is here. It's called Shield Bash. There's the basic attack. I was like, where is the basic attack? Okay, there it is. Then the first skill that you start off with is going to be survival skills, and it's going to be the raises her bulwark, interrupting all enemies within a rectangular area, dealing physical damage equal to that, during which she gains 30% bonus armor. So also, it seems like she has some synergy with physical. Now again, there's physical and magic damage in this game, so certain characters are going to do better in those scenarios. So just keep that in mind. If your tank is dying, it might be because you don't have the proper tank there. So there is that. Also, she is dark as well, so I want to mention that because that's going to allow you to put her in most scenarios more often than not, right? Then we're going to have the hunting skill, Interrupt. Now, this is the alternate one, so when you level her up, you awaken her a little bit. Ascend her. You get a one. This is 6 cost. This one's 4. Usually interrupt skills are pretty cheap. So this one's 6 cost, so it better be good. She taunts enemies and applies glazed skin to the target. This effect lasts for 5 seconds. Meanwhile, she gains bonus armor. Now I know what glazed skin is because of Armand, whatever. She become immune to magic damage, so it's good if you're fighting against a bunch of mages, but you take more physical damage, and that's why she gets the bonus armor to kind of counteract that, right? And the taunt forces them to attack her and disables their skill. That's the type of taunt that I like. Sometimes there's taunts you could use whatever you want, but you can only hit that one person. But this one disables the skills at the same time, which is good. Sometimes this acts as an interrupt as well, depending on the game. So really like that as well. Then you have the ultimate crystal evolution. She interrupts the enemy within a circular area, deals physical damage to them. That is some high scaling, but it's because she's a tank, so that's the reason why. And that's all it does. That's all it does. Let me see if I can get her awakened. Nope, the website that I have off on the side does not have it, unfortunately. So there's no way I can see the difference awakening. It sucks. This is the hardest part as a content creator, is when you have to do reviews like this where there's no website because the game is not like, well, there's some websites, but the game is not as popular, which kind of sucks. But that is about it. Nothing too crazy. So as far as what character you should go for, I think if you do get Eluya, I think that there's a decent argument to say that, hey, maybe try to get this character as well. You'll have two, the light dark, so they're not countered by too much outside of light, which they also do damage to them as well. I've always hated the light dark system. So you're in a pretty good spot. in all honesty. And yeah, I think what I'll do here to kind of set up some more time, because it's really weird to do such a short video. I'll do my pulls, my SSR pulls, which I do recommend doing these first, and then you'll be able to know whether or not you're gonna get this. And this is a specific thing; it only lasts here and it disappears once you do it. So boom. In luck, what you'd want is to get SSRs on both. As you guys know, I don't reroll. Oh, I didn't want to skip it like that. Oops. That is not how I wanted to skip that. I wanted to skip the first part of it. So we got Black, and we got Screamer. I actually like Screamer a lot. Oh, my other video is done. Celia, Allure, which is a newer character because it's not coming soon. I actually don't know why this character's in the game yet. Didn't see like a PvE trailer for it or anything like that. And this character too is kind of new to the game. A dark warrior character. Interesting. And one more for the show. Let's get this done and over with. I was thinking about doing this in a separate video, but they're not all supposed to be yellow, right? That's kind of weird. Usually some are blue. Okay, purple. Boom! Or maybe it all turns yellow if you get S. Okay, there it is. That's the proper way it's supposed to show. So we got one SSR.
Miria, instructor for the Eluya Alliance, at your command. Leave the training to me.
I am Sella from the Eluya Alliance. I'm glad to be able to join this troop's performance. I hope that my music can be of help in Fantasyland.
I love that there's completely different.
I'm Kier, an
Kier
incarnate of the Heaven Clan. I have come to study the secrets of humans. I hope you and your troop won't let me down.
Interesting. I actually didn't have this character before, so it is a SR green tank. Interesting.
Miria, instructor.
Thank you for allowing me in.
Yo, everybody! My name's Screamer, Singer, Dancer, Mic Controller. Be it camp or troop, I'm your igniter. My talent knows no flippin' barriers.
No flipping barriers.
I am Sella from the Eluya Alliance.
The idol to whom I once
I always think that this is like an SSR character. Stop it. Ah! Oh, that's funny. That's actually kind of funny. So the free SSR I got actually is GYLDAN. So this account will be interesting to say the least. So now I actually have the ability to see. Oh, it's funny when how things develop, right? That's so funny. Now I can see our awakenings. So like I said, by the way, these are always just stat stuff, kind of irrelevant. Can't change anything. So as you get the doopies, so here we go. First talent is going to be every 15 self-missing HP, increase healing received by 5%. Or you can have that she has physical damage mitigation by 15% in general. I think that obviously depends. The more HP she's missing, the more she heals. If you have a good healer, boom. And you should have a good healer. So yeah, that's the thing. I do think that this is good to keep her alive longer. It really depends on how your healer heals. It really depends. If they have like decent AoE, I feel like this is better, but if they're a better single target healer, you want to probably use that one, I guess. And obviously you can rotate it all you want. Next up, we have the talent rank 4, survival skill. Oh yeah, the survival skill or hunting skills, depending on which one you want. This is the taunt one. This is the other one. Grant self iron skin for 7 seconds, increases armor by 30% for 7 seconds instead. Or you can go with the hunting skill. When this skill ends, if the ally on the highest 80 HP falls below 50%, then grant the ally 40% bonus armor. Yeah, because this is the taunt and the other thing. That just seems really awkward and weird. I guess you just go for this one. Increase armor. The survival skill thing is this one. Interrupts them and gives himself AD. I guess you just give yourself more armor. I guess that's a thing. Maybe? I don't know. Last but not... Oh, it's not even last but not least. Upon entering the battle, this is the rank 5 talent. Upon entering the battle, all characters gain a shield that can... Immune 100% physical damage for 3 seconds. All characters gain that? That's actually kind of nuts. It is 3 seconds. Sorry, for 3 times. So the first 3 times they get hit by a physical damage thing, they're immune to it. Obviously, you have to pick your stages for that, which is cool because if you ever need a magic stage and you're like, I don't need that, you could just go with this one. Every 15 self-missing HP increases Obsidian Scar's trigger rate by 2% up to 10%. Obsidian Scar, assuming that's the ultimate. Sorry, passive Obsidian Scar. 10% chance to apply that 1 stack, and then they can go up to an additional thing, and that's based on how much damage you take. Is that what I read? Okay, yeah, up to 10%. Can go up to basically 20% to leave a debuff, a random debuff on the target. Depending on how fast they attack, that's pretty good, right? And last but not least, you have the Talent 6. When you use the ult, when the ult's duration ends, for every 1 Umbra character on the team, all allies gain bonus armor for 7 seconds. If you have a lot of Umbra units, obviously that's pretty good. If you don't, maybe you go with this one, which is inflicts 1 stack of Dark Mark on the target. Every 25% of self-missing HP inflicts an additional stack on the target up to 3 stacks. That's way better. Way better, especially if you don't have a bunch of Umbra units. So that is this character. Since we just randomly got him, we went over the talents. That's pretty cool. And yeah, pretty solid. Oh yeah, and since we have the character, let's actually use her in battle, right? Hopefully she stays alive long enough. I'll take the auto off so I can use the skill. This is the bulwark. As you can see, the small rectangular area in front interrupts. Boom, increase armor. You see she stands there for a couple seconds. I got, they call it damage. Oops. I'm just trying to make her do damage so she gets level. Alright, let's see it. So boom, as you can see, this is the crystal thing. As you see, circular, large circular area. This is a big AoE interrupt. Let's get to it.
Ryoka, it's time to draw on the power of the crystal.
Does it really quickly there. Smacks it, the shield into the ground, and the things come up. Boom. I love that. She is your bondage waifu. Really good with Eluya. Maybe I should summon for Eluya now. Maybe that would be its own separate video, because it will be better if I get more summons, right? I can do a couple summons here. We got the 2 free ones that they give you, and then they have some purples. And I think I'll probably maybe go for her once I have a little bit more resources, so it's a longer summon video. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.